Hi guys, this is Engineer HLDC, and for this video, we will try to solve this problem. A soil sample has a total volume of 324 cc. The void ratio is 0.714 and the degree of saturation is 62.96%. Determine the following: volume of air, volume of water, and volume of solids. So para masagot natin itong mga ganitong type ng tanong na hindi imposibleng lumabas sa board exam, ay gagamitan natin ito ng knowledge natin sa geotechnical engineering. At sa video lecture na ito, dalawang solutions ang ipapakita ko sa inyo. And sa last part ng video lecture, ipapakita ko sa inyo ang secret hack kung paano gamitin ng soil phase diagram kung paano mag-solve ng ganitong type ng problem. So simulan na natin guys. Simulan natin class sa conventional na solution. So as you can see, itong problem na ito ay involving basic soil properties. Which means na ang solution natin dito ay ang paggamit ng mga formulas na na-memorize natin about basic soil properties. So let's first write yung mga given. Alright, so sabi total volume class. So yung total volume, I usually write it as VT, no? So usual kasi si student nalilito no? Kasi meron din kasing V sub S, no? Na nalilito na yun daw yung volume of soil, which is, pag VS kasi volume lang ng solids yun eh. Okay, so VT ginamit ko, no? As the representation ng total volume. And void ratio, as we all know, is represented by E. And S is the representation for the degree of saturation. Okay. Next is, okay, sulat na natin itong solution natin. So next is ilist na natin class yung mga alam nating formula relating volumes. Okay, first, no, that the total volume here is the sum of the volume of the components, which is yung pinagsama-samang air, water, and solids. Alright, and alam naman natin class na yung pinagsamang air and water constitutes to what we call as the voids. Okay, so ibig sabihin, the total volume may also be written as the sum of the volume of voids plus the volume of solids. Alright? What else? We also know na yung E at S may also be written as, okay, in terms of volume, okay, yung E as the ratio ng voids to the solids, and yung S as the ratio ng volume of water to the volume of voids. Alright? So ito yung mga ilang bagay na kung magsusolution naman ka, ay dapat na kabisado mo, no? So what we can do is to basically plug in yung given dun sa mga equations. So first we have for E. So mapapalitan siya, magiging 0.714 is equal to VV over VS. So as you can see, this is an equation with two unknowns. So but using yung first equation natin, no, yung relationship ng mga volumes, we can write VS, no, sa ilalim, this one, okay, as this, no. So from here we can write VS as the difference between the total and VV. So let us do that. All right. So which means na yung VT pwede nating i-replace ng given, and we can solve now for the volume of voids. Okay, pero this is not yet the answer kasi hindi naman tinatanong sa problem yung voids, no? But we can use this to solve finally for the VS, no? So total minus yung calculated voids, we can solve for the solids first, no? In letter C pala yung unang masosolve as 189.032 cubic centimeter. Okay? Next, punta na tayo dun sa next equation natin with respect sa degree of saturation. So yun nga lang class, remember, no, whenever you deal with this type of equations, naka-decimal format, tsaka kasi ito fraction ito eh. So yung output ng E at ng S ay mga decimal format, no? Yun nga lang, yung given kasi natin naka percent, which means now we must write it in decimal form as 0.6296. So as you can see, magagamit rin pala natin dito yung VV as calculated, no? So with that, ayan. So we can finally solve for VW, and volume of water is 84.976 cubic centimeter. Alright, and finally, so knowing that voids is the sum of air plus water, we have the voids calculated na, we have the water calculated na, so we can finally solve for the volume of air. Alright, so substitute lang natin dyan class, ayan. So the answer for the volume of air is 49.992 cubic centimeter. So ito po yung conventional approach for this type of problem. Okay, ito na class. Secret hack ng paggamit ng soil phase diagram. So we usually see this figure, alright, nung undergrad, nung ini-introduce sa atin itong topic na ito, ano daw yung mga components ng soil. But ano nga ba yung pwede pa nating makuha sa kanya aside dun sa alam natin na merong solids, merong water, merong air component ang lupa. Alright, so balikan natin class, no? So, yung figure na ito, no, pinapakita lang dito yung division ng tatlong components. Okay? So, yung figure na to actually may weight part pa siya, pero tinanggal ko siya sa figure kasi ang focus ko ay yung mga volumes. Alright, so again, air, volume of air is VA, volume of water is VW, volume of solids is VS, so yung combined air and water is voids, VV, and yung kabuuan is represented by VT. Now as you can see, sa mga reference books natin, meron siyang equality dito, no? So sabi, yung Vs daw may be taken as equal to 1. Yung volume of water may be taken as the product of the water content times the specific gravity of solids, or WGS, no? Yung volume of voids naman daw may be taken as E. And yung total volume, syempre, isang buo yun. So kung 1E to sa ilalim, tapos E ito, so total nga niya is 1 plus E. O, pero it does not necessarily mean na equal talaga siya sa 1, no? So, saan ba sir ginagamit yung mga representations ng bawat volume? So, actually, ginagamit yan, class, whenever you want to take ratios of volumes, no? Basta magre-ratio ka ng dalawang volume dyan, no? Kasi meron kang ilang pagpipilian, 5, no? Pag may ni-ratio kang dalawa, you can take also the ratio of their representation. Okay? Pero bago tayo tumungo doon, class, another na i-recall nyo na nagamit din sa soil properties, alright, is itong relationship ng SE at yung product ng WGS or GSW, no? So sabi natin, the product of S and E is also equal to the product of the GS and W. So ibig sabihin lang dito, class, may WGS dito. So ibig sabihin, pwede natin siyang palitan ng SE, no? Whichever syempre yung may given, yung convenient, no, sa sinosolve yung problem. So again, paano po ba gamitin itong mga bagay na ito? So again, whenever we deal with ratios of two volumes, no? So practice tayo, guys. Okay, so pag practice natin, class, ratio ng voids to the solids. So halimbawa, gusto ko lang i-ratio yung voids sa solids. So dahil nag-ratio ako, sabi, pwede ko rin daw kunin ang ratio nung representations po nila. So si voids ay represented by E according to the figure, and si solids is represented by 1 from the figure. So which means na we can now use this equation. Now which is what? Di ba kanina, class, nasulat na natin yung formula ng E, that E is VV over Vs. So this is one way pala to remember that formula, no? Okay, kung matandaan mo tong soil phase diagram, you can derive, no? Actually, hindi naman derive ang tawag doon, pero at some point, matulungan ka niya maalala mo yung formula ni E. O yung pala yan, class, no? O, halimbawa, practice pa tayo, guys. Halimbawa, water naman saka voids. Okay? Volume of water to the volume of voids. Again, ratio ng volume. So, ibig sabihin, pwede rin siyang i-equate sa ratio ng mga representations po nila. So, si water, pwede siyang WGS, pwedeng SE. So, gamitin ko muna si SE, halimbawa. And then si voids is represented by E. Alright? So, we can cancel out E from the numerator and denominator. So, ibig sabihin pala, yung ratio ng water to voids ay equal para sa S, no? Which is yung degree of saturation. Alright, nakukuha nyo na ba, guys? Alright, o isa pang practice. So, halimbawa, ano naman? Volume of voids to the total volume. Okay? So, i-ratio natin yung representations po nila. So, si voids ay si E, and si total is represented by 1 plus E. Okay, familiar E over 1 plus E? Yes, no? Bakit familiar? Kasi si E over 1 plus E ay yung definition nung tinatawag natin as porosity. Okay, so sabihin pala, yung porosity pala ay ratio ng voids to the total volume. Okay, so sana nakuha nyo yun, class. At kung nakuha nyo yun, magiging malaking bagay ito para masolve na ulit natin yung same problem. Okay, so, di ba may given tayo, class, total volume? Okay, di ba ito yung meron tayo, class, total volume as 324 cc. So, sabihin, let us utilize that sa ratio. I-ratio lang natin yung ibang volume sa total volume kasi siya yung may given. So, halimbawa, we talk about air. So, i-ratio natin si air kay total. Alright? Kaso, sir, paano yan? Wala namang representation dito si air. Okay? So, balikan natin, ano si air? Pwede siyang isulat as difference ng voids and the water. No? Voids, tanggalan mo ng tubig, matitira hangin. So, from the figure, we can write voids as E and water as, again, gagamitin ko si SE kasi ito yung may given sa problem. So, pwede ko siyang isulat as E minus SE. And for the denominator, as simple as 1 plus E. So, you now substitute. Alright, as simple as that, you now have the volume of air as 49.992. Okay, actually, parang nakapag-derive ka nga dito ng formula, no? Pero, hindi mo naman kailangan i-memorize to, no? So, pero parang, in a sense, formula siya, no? Okay, next. Let's calculate water. So, let's take the ratio of water to the total volume. So, yung ratio ng representation nila. So, si water, sulat natin as SE. And si total, sulat natin as 1 plus E. Okay, so as simple as that. Yan. Plug in the values, the given. So, we can calculate for the water as 84.976. And finally, yung solids, ratio natin again sa total. So, ratio ng representations nila, si solid ay equal sa 1. And si total ay equal sa 1 plus E. So, plug in the values. Alright, so there we have it. Vs as 189.032 cc. So, that's all for this video. For more contents like this, so do not forget to like, follow, and subscribe. So, see you on our next video lecture, and God bless us all.